My dad got me this new poster. Apparently he came to the spring game and he found it crumpled up on around the stadium. So he got it, he picked it up for me, and then I brought it, and now it's in my room. So now I feel like a real student because I have actual student posters around. And if I can get one of women's basketball, preferably an old one with the old team, then I'd be pretty happy. But today I just got these chocolates. Ooh. So they're kind of fancy chocolates. This one is like pomegranate flavor, I think. The middle one is pistachio, and then this one is just plain dark chocolate, I think. But I got these chocolates from a guy, and and it was a thank you gift for giving him my notes. So not what most of you were hoping, I'm sure. But yeah, I'm impressed. These are fancy chocolates, but he said that he felt like he needed to give me a fancy thing because my notes, he said those were some notes. And that I gave him notes for my Celtic Christianity class. And basically in those classes with that particular professor, I just write down everything she says. And even then, sometimes I miss a lot of the things that she says because she gives you a lot of information. This is the third class of hers that I'm taking, and like I learn the most in those classes. So I really like her, and I'm really impressed. And yeah, I can see how for people who haven't taken her class before, it would be a difficult class. So I've actually given notes to two other people in that class who didn't do so well on the midterm. Yeah, basically, if you don't do well on the midterm, then the professor talks with you. And basically what she does is she looks at your notes, I guess, and then if she thinks you don't take good notes, then she refers you to people who did do well on the midterm, which includes me. So I gave this like stupid looking freshman notes, and I was like, oh, which notes do you need? And he's like, oh, I don't know. And I'm like, okay, do you want the notes like the past 2 days notes just to like see how you should be taking notes? He's like, I don't know. And I'm like, what? Like, it's really annoying if you've been told to help someone and then you talk to the person you're supposed to help and they don't even they don't know anything. They don't try to like he was in the position of being helped, and when you're in that position, I feel like you should be gracious and try to make the process as painless as possible for the person who's helping you. And he was not doing that. He was just like, oh, I don't know, and he couldn't give me an answer. And I was finally like, okay, I'll just give you my notes for the entire class. And he was like, oh yeah, like that's fine. And now I don't see him anymore, so I think he dropped. But like I'm not very sympathetic towards him because he was so stupid. He didn't even have like the social graces to be like, oh, why don't you just give me all your notes? If he had just said that from the beginning, I would have been totally fine. But it was just, he was so, I don't know, he just sucked at communicating. And when you're in the position of being helped, that's really annoying to the person who's trying to help you. So I gave him notes, and then I gave this other girl notes over email, and she never said thank you. So it's kind of like, in both of those situations, I was like, ungrateful, whatever, like, you're gonna fail anyway. No, I'm not saying that. Like, I'll still do better than you. And I take solace in that fact. But I was very happy with this guy who, like, was polite enough to be like, wow, you're giving me your notes. You take a lot of time to take these notes. And I'm really thankful for that. So I'm going to thank you with a physical gift. So good on you, guy in my class. I appreciate your appreciation. Yeah, so that's all I'm going to say. I got chocolates because I gave someone my notes. And yeah, Caroline, I hope that there's a Monday fun day today. And if not, I'll expect it tomorrow. So yeah, bye.